story. Unbelievable, thank you. Oh, and this buck comes trotting in. Oh my gosh, that is a good buck. I had a one-time shot, so I ended up pulling the trigger and I dropped him right there.
You know, we're coming up to our favorite part of the year here. You know, the rut with bucks on their feet during daylight and acting like teenagers chasing girls. So this is pretty tough to beat.
Way to go, buddy.
Oh my God.
Decided to shoot that one here, right in the bean, so.
Just couldn't be happier. Put a perfect shot on him.
Well, this is my first Kentucky buck. We've had this property for, I believe, this is our 6th season.
Well, good morning. We're here in Kentucky, north central Kentucky. Rob owns property here, and Dan and I were fortunate enough to secure a lease that adjoins this property. And there's 2 power lines. This power line here runs through Rob's, and then there's another power line that runs through the middle of our lease. And these are real great openings to establish food plots. Rob established food plots on this one behind me a couple of years ago. Got pretty good take last year, and we decided to expand on this plot with more of a linear shaped, kind of a wandering linear pattern on this. On the other power line, we went purely lineal. 4 quarter-acre plots that are kind of half moon with the rolling terrain that's there. We came down in mid-March and rented a walk-behind brush hog type mower, and $100 to rent it for the day. Mowed all those to get the plots established, of course. The power company comes through and they hack and squirt all of the trees on a regular basis for maintenance, but they don't do any mowing or anything. So a lot of this native vegetation, native browse and stuff in these openings is also very good, real good browse for the deer. A lot of hardwood mast here, a lot of hickory, a lot of oak, and then an assortment of other woody browse too. So one thing that there's not in this area is much agriculture. They grow some hemp here and tobacco in this area, and it's kind of a rare sight when you see corn or beans, and there's really nothing in the immediate area where the deer would migrate to feed. So they pretty much are stuck with native browse or whatever food plots that we're putting in, or one of the other neighbors is doing some food plotting too. So between Rob's property and our lease, we've established about 1.5 acres of property for plots. And last year was our first year having the lease. We didn't have the time to establish any plots, so we really committed to doing that this year. And after hunting it for a year and kind of seeing the pattern that the deer were moving on it, the plots we're confident are going to radically change the way the deer move here in the fall. Our layout this year is we're going with a purely a no-till plot system. The process here is get a good kill, spray. With our spray, we killed in, I believe, April, early May. A good 4 to 5 weeks ahead of this date. And we're into mid-June now. We're going to go ahead and put down our seed. What we're planting today is buckwheat, pure buckwheat. And buckwheat's a very good soil builder, but it's also a good weed suppressor. Our timing here is we're going to go 7 weeks on the buckwheat before it goes to blossom. Then we're going to terminate it, and we'll sow in Big and Beastie on half of this, and then we'll put in a combination of soybeans, Roundup Ready soybeans that we got from Pheasants Forever. What we'll do is we'll sow those in on top of the buckwheat while it's standing after 7 weeks from now, 7 to 8 weeks from now. And then we'll take our cultipacker and we'll roll over the top of the buckwheat to terminate it. It's got a hollow stalky stem and it'll lay right down, and then we'll spray glyphosate on top of that to kill it. It'll create a nice mat thatch to hold moisture and to nurse those the Big and Beastie and the soybeans and oats. So that's our plan. Then we'll come in September, and any spots that didn't get a real good take with the Big and Beastie and or the soybeans, we'll plan on sowing in about 200 pounds to the acre of cereal rye. We're really looking forward to what this plan's going to yield for us this year. We're going to get going here now, getting the seed on. Thanks for following along with us. Thanks for watching. We'll bring you our progress as the summer progresses. Thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail Great Lakes Show.